Back again. First things first, my name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And I've said this many times before, gray screen paint products are an absolute fail. They can't see color, they can't see contrast, and this is going to be a lights out demonstration. We are going to be in the dark at 4:58. We're still good too. We're going to be in the dark, and I'm going to show you in this demonstration why these screens are going to constantly wash out and give you the worst picture quality you could possibly think of. Now, in this demonstration, we're going to be switching over to the Sony DPO FH30 1920 by 1200 full 1080p projector at WUXGA. I'm tired, people. Just let you know, that's why I'm tired. All right, so let's get this one popping. Let's get this one off right here. We'll turn off this projector. We got the right one up. We'll turn this one off over here. Get that one off. Turn this one off. We got to be in the dark. Are you getting what you paid for? You took the time to do research, get yourself a nice projector. Let's see if you're getting your money's worth at the end of the day when it comes to a gray screen paint product. Now, what you're seeing here, we're going to see two screens here. Over here we have Sherman Williams. Over here we have Crow's Metallica Mix. Not Metallica Mix, sorry about that. The Cinemax. We got the Cinemax mix there. And then over here we have the Sherman Williams. Let's go over and let's grab two other screen paints. We're going to be grabbing also two personal mix. Now, mind you, in the video demonstration, under the personal mix, under the video we call the Bamboozle video. In that demonstration, Crow explains how his personal mix is supposed to be a professional product. It is something that was a form of customized product for a customer. We were able to make it with basically 4 tablespoons of black paint and white paint. But let's move on. All right, so this is right here. This is the Metallica mix right there. Make sure you got the area nice and dark. Where's the other projector? That one's cutting off right now. So I'm gonna take the fire stick on this one. Oh, we gotta leave back here, don't we? Yep. Get the fire stick. All right. Let's plug this one up over here. Now we're going to be doing a roll up on the motorized projection screen. On the motorized projection screen, we are using our amazing Black Phantom technology that produces amazing white levels and beautiful colors and all that other good stuff at the end of the day. I'm going to put that right about there. All right. So the projector has power down. Okay. Take the cord from there, transfer it over here. Now we call this area in this section, this is called a reality zone. This allows you to be to see exactly what you're getting at the end of the day without all the smoke and mirrors and ambient light controlled environments and all of the nonsense that I see in demonstrations trying to hide the screen's performance. We're trying to make it seem like something that it's not. All right, let's fire this up. Get that one ready. All right, well, I come in here and clean up this mess a little bit here. A little messy in here. A little messy in your tacos, getting kind of messy. Gotta clean it up, clean it up, clean it up. I cleaned up the other day. Here. We got a drill bit. I might throw that in the trash. And screws. That's not a bad idea either. All right, we got to bring our projector up a little bit to match. So let's get a little of that lens shift going on. Up and away, my beautiful motorboat. All right, here we go. Now, like I said, from what I've seen from some of the tests on some of these screen paint products at the end of the day, a lot of them match everyday house paint. Nothing different about them at all, period. So we're sizing there quite nicely. I'm gonna blow it up just a little bit more, just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. There we go. Let's bring it over some. This is also to a wake-up call for those of you who have dedicated theater rooms and you want to use this gray screen paint product, and one of the problems you're going to have, you have a lot of white light reflecting all over the place, and that's something you don't want at the end of the day when it comes to your screen. All right, which one we got for this one? Is that right there? Nope, not even close. Is this right here? That's gotta be it. All right, so let's come over here into the menu and bring this up. I gotta scoop up my floor in here real quick while this is going through. Now, with the Sherman Williams being lighter, the Sherman Williams is going to pull up a much better white level. But all in all, I think it's going to blend quite nicely, everything in here together. So let me see what we got going on here. Did we just grab the wrong remote control, Jim? Yes, we did. All right. Let's see what we got going on here. Let's pull up, let me see. White screensaver. There we go. So let's look at the products here. This is the metallic, sorry about that. The Cinemax Sherman Williams Personal Mix Metallica Mix. As you can see, the Sherman Williams 773 pulls up a much higher white level than Crow's product. All right. Let's make sure we get everything here before we start this demonstration. This is my rubber control for that too. All right, there we go. As you can see, it comes up pretty dirty next to the that Sherman Williams. We got something coming in called Mystical Gray. It looks really nice, very nice. We're coming in now. You down with the Sherman Williams. We don't have to add anything extra to it. We didn't put any black, no glitter, none of that stuff. We just took it out of the can, painted directly to the wall. And as you can see, Crow's product, it's coming up very dark next to it. Now that means that at the end of the day, it's going to pick up, this color is going to pick up a little bit of a bump in color, a little bit of bump. No big change between night and day, just a little bump. Let me show you what the bump looks like. Red screen. And this is what he considers to be a massive color change. This is where Crow's world is at. When Crow sees this, he goes, look at this right here. This is a huge, massive change. That is not a massive change. Both of them are not in producing color. None of them are producing color right now. That is the washed out red I've seen in my entire life. Can you imagine you going out to a dealership and getting a Corvette and they ask you what color you want and you say red? They came out with this color right here. You think you'd be happy with that paint color? No, you wouldn't. You're like, what the freak? That's not red. Now, let me see if we can figure out if Mr. Bird is smart enough to put his remote control for his projection screen back in the holster where it's supposed to be at, instead of having it every place else at the end of the day. Which I think I took it to the theater room in the other room. The things that I do, oh, wait, hold on, it's in my pocket. I'm trying to train myself to put things back on the holster. Now, like I said, nice, beautiful red Corvette, and this is the color you paid for. You know how much a powder coat costs on a Corvette? $75,000. That's how much it costs to get a professional powder coat on your Corvette. It can cost up to 75 grand. Imagine paying $75,000 for your car to come out looking like that. That's ugly. Let me show you what it's supposed to look like. Now, this is the color you want on your car. See that nice, beautiful, deep red? That's what you want. That's phantom technology. This is what I explained to you, and this is why I got to address Crow in this conversation. This is what I want to tell you between a difference between night and day. This is what you do. See your screen paint right here? See the Sherman Williams? You would say there's a huge difference between that. No, there's no huge difference. No, that's the huge difference. See, right over top. Night and day. That's not night and day. You got to explain these things to him because he really doesn't understand at the end of the day. Now, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, there's a fellow by the name of Crow1176 at his YouTube channel. He calls himself selling screen paint products, and we have tested his products on just about everything you can possibly think of. And these products, at the end of the day, match house paint. They do. Matter of fact, a few of them match the Digital One Crystal screen paint product, and that's a product that was made back 7 years ago. Now, let me show you in this demonstration real quick. If you look at this demonstration very carefully, this is what he considers to be a change in this product. You see right here, we have the Cinemax right here. Over here, we have the Sherman Williams. This is a great paint we bought because I was curious one day. I was thinking, what would be the difference if he were to ship you everyday grade paint? Could you possibly tell the difference? This is about as best you're going to be able to get out of the difference, and it ain't much, to tell you the truth, because that's going to blend right on in the minute you show any kind of abstract art that's going to display across the screen. But in this demonstration, she'll go, look at the difference in that. See the difference in between the two? That's not a difference. Both of them are faded out. Both of them are performing an ugly color at the end of the day. If you want a true red screen, our technology is where it's at. See that nice, beautiful red right there? Nice and beautiful. Now, let's turn the lights out. Let's see if we get a change of the lights out. Turn the lights, get nice and dark in here, as you can see. Darky, 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 dark. Nice and dark, right? Now look at this product. If you notice, they looks like they're blending together. The Sherman Williams and the Cinemax. Let's bring it up. I want you to take a look at the environment, how much light we have pushing in the environment. Look at that light pushing off the screen. That's something you don't want. For those of you who have dedicated theater room set up, that's the last thing you want is all that light pushing off all over your environment. When we turn this environment bone white, you're going to see exactly how much light disperses off your screen everywhere. Now, let's bring down our screen, which is designed to actually absorb all that excess light that you don't want bouncing all over your theater room. Let's bring it down. And on top of that, maintain a true red level where his product can't even pick up red at the end of the day. Look at that. Watch the curtain. As the curtain goes dark. So at the end of the day, what did you just paint to your wall? Well, you painted house paint. That's what you did. House paint reacts the exact same way. Same thing. All right, let me see. Let's grab ourselves another controller over here. Who's this? I don't know how in the world anybody's sister tries to convince people that a gray screen is going to be to produce. You can't even pick up ambient light rejection. No, they're not ambient light rejection technology. You know that, right? Just want to put that out there really quick. All right, let's bring our screen up real quick and show you what you get without our technology being there. Matter of fact, let's do this. Got the wrong one. Why did I have two of these in the same section? Bad idea. You need to be over here. And you need to be over here. Thank you. Blue screen. All right. Commercial pop-up as always. Let's go pop over here. Let's get our blue screen. There we go. That's the color blue, right? There we go. Now we'll move our screen out of the way and show you what you're actually going to get. Don't forget to don't take your eyes off the curtain. See that ugly color you're seeing coming up? That's why you got to sit there and you got to calibrate your projector. And even with a caliber projector, you still fail at producing a proper blue level. Now, as I said before, the screen on this side, Sherman Williams. On this side, Crow's Products. Look at the curtain. Look at all that light pushing off. Let's take out care of it. Let's get rid of it. Shoot, here we go. I fell asleep. I'm telling you, man, I do so many demonstrations, unbelievable. Did we just run our screen? Yeah, I saw that. There we go. There we go. All right. There's our technology. Here we go. There we go. All right. Oh, we are down. Ah! Okay. Man, I've got to take some time off to sleep, man. I don't even sleep anymore. That's our technology. That's the paint. You see the difference there, people? This is black technology, not the technology we just displayed off these two walls over here. They're kind of they're lighter than this. This is the darkest technology we developed. You can't even see it. When you look at our technology, you can see our deep blues, reds. Look at the other screen paint washed out. And mind you, that is Sherman Williams right there on the side by side of Crow's. You still has failed to do that demonstration too. Let's get some pretty colors in there. How about some white levels? I'm gonna go for some white levels right now. Let's do some white levels. Let's bring our screen out of the way. Let's get it out of there. Skyworth, food demonstration. Skyworth, food demonstration. There we go. As a matter of fact, let's have some even more fun. Let's show exactly how Crow's product shows up using this demonstration right here. Oh, don't leave the room, stick around, trust me. And you see that light pushing off the window? You're not supposed to have that much light pushing off your window to begin with. That's way too much. Now here we go. We got his product right here, Sherman Williams right here on this side, Cinemax on that side. Show me where there's a difference. As a matter of fact, you want to see something interesting? Watch this. Let's go back here. Let's hit about right about there. I don't know how people do this with these remote controls. I cannot be in the dark with this nonsense. Let's try that again. Can't see my controller for jack. How do you? I'm just saying, you naysayers, how do you do this nonsense? But I can't deal with it. I have to have lights on to do this stuff. Now, the naysayers are the people who basically come into my channel and complain about nothing on top of nothing. Does that look familiar? Do you remember where you showed the tablecloth and the tablecloth was supposed to come up darker? This is your Cinemax sitting next to Sherman Williams. Sherman Williams produces a higher white level than your Cinemax. It's funny how things just go full circle all the time. Yeah, the Cinemax produces a higher white level, much higher white level. But still, all in this is garbage. The screen, all the colors you're seeing are all washed out. And we do this all the time. We do form sites all the time. People will look at it and go, "Oh, but the color looks good." No, your color is washed out, really washed out. Look at the curtains again. Bring it up. Look how much light, excess light pushes off the screen onto your curtains, onto the ceiling, onto the floor. That's for those of you who have dedicated theater room setups. All that excess white light pushing all over the place. Boy, it's getting really bright in here, ain't it? How far does that light travel? Well, just about all the way around your home theater room. Let's take a look at it from here. Let's bring the screen. Now see how dark it gets. There you go. What the hell are you doing? That's how much light pushes off your screen. Enough for it's not just in that corner. It reflects off the ceiling, off the floors, everywhere. Right in your face, right behind you where you're sitting there with the projector. Let's get this right here. Let me do this one real quick. This is a really good one too. I want this one. Watch your color wash out. Now, which is more impressive? The fact that our screens produces the same and amazing white level, produces beautiful color, produces beautiful contrast, or the simple fact that the Sherman Williams 773 that is sitting right next to Crow's product is picking up a much higher white level. And also too, blend it in. That's the Cinemax, that is the 773. And mind, there's no black paint in there, there's no glitter, nothing at all. Now let's see how you deal with contrast levels. Well, first, before we do that, I want to look at this right here real quick. I want to see this. Let's look at the beautiful flowers. All right, see how beautiful those flowers look? Let's see if you're actually getting what you think you're getting. So you're looking at the color, you're thinking, wow, the color looks amazing. Now it's washed out. This is how it's supposed to look. There you go. Let's see. I want to do some contrast demonstrations. Oh, let's go with that. This is what I want right here. Definitely, we need this one right here. I like this particular one right here. There we go. Now, look at the tomato. That's our technology. This is the screen paintings. There you go. As I said before, they can't see contrast and they can't see color. Even in the dark, they can't pick it up. So that means, again, even in the dark, you're still going to have to calibrate your projector. And you definitely can't do it in a fully lit environment because then this is what's going to happen. Picture perfect. Panasonic 4K demonstrations, contrast. I hate this. I can't stand the fact of being in the dark because at the end of the day, you can't see jack on controllers. The remote controls. There we go. See, at night, this is not going to go well. I'm going to tell you right now from the door, this is not going to go well. There's the difference. At the end of the day, you can't see contrast either. So you could be in the dark all day. When I watch demonstrations and I see people trying to show contrast levels on a gray screen, it's laughable. It is. You're not showing off contrast levels. You're showing off shades of gray. Now, what I mean laughable to those individuals who clearly don't understand, we try to explain to them that your screen is not seeing black. It's seeing shades of gray. That is it. That's gray. That's black. That's why even in a dedicated theater room, you still have a failed setup. Back and forth, and back and forth, and back and forth. Now people may say, well, the Cinemax is picking up. No, that's not dark. It's not black. That's actually a darker shade of gray. You're not seeing black. That's a darker shade of gray. Heck, my screens over here, they're not even black. They're basically using a form of contrast shifting technology. And they can pick up a better black level to beat this stuff at the end of the day and beat the certifieds. And there's something wrong with the products out here in the market. But you want to go against a 100% screen that can produce 100% black? You're not passing that thing. There's no way in the world. And it can still maintain a white level high as your screen, not going to go well. There you go. That's what you're supposed to be picking up. You shouldn't have any white light reflecting off of that. Look at the curtains. See how the curtains are going? You don't see them? Now watch when I bring them up. Those curtains are not supposed to show. If that screen is producing a proper contrast level, you shouldn't be seeing those curtains over there. There you go. Because that screen is showing black, that corner should disappear. Any white traces of the curtains or anything, nothing. Now watch this. Look at the curtains. There you go. See? I could do this all day. At the end of the day, gray screens and white screens can't see color or contrast. That's how it is. That's how it goes, people. But I know you get some people that are saying, no, but I can see contrast. I can see it. You ain't seeing jack. You're not seeing it. You're actually seeing shades of gray. That's what you're picking up. It's like when you look at red, you think you're seeing red. You're not seeing red. You're just watching a washed out version of red. See how dark that looks on our screen? Watch this. Oh, we're still playing. Hold on a minute. I thought we got the pause in here. That going again. There we go. Now see how dark that looks on our screen? There you go. Let me see, let me see, let me see. Make sure really getting at the end of the day. Here's another, that's a good one right here. Let's check this out. Shades of gray. Let's go over to, ooh, color. Ooh, how is this going to affect? This should be pretty interesting. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can pick up some proper colors. This is going to go pretty bad. Very bad. And you see your colors are not picking up. All right, look at those beautiful flowers. This is going to go really bad. There you go. This is what it's supposed to look like. Now let's take away your colors real quick. Reds are washed out. Greens are washed out. Oops, come on. I hate this crap. Let's bring that back in there. I'm gonna go back to this. There we go. I can imagine y'all have to memorize. The naysayers, y'all gotta memorize y'all freaking buttons at the end of the day. Again, I'm used to doing it with lights on. I'm not used to being in the dark. That's a white nose again. As you can see, it's not doing too well at all, period. The screen, the Sherman Williams and the gray screen paint product is coming up absolutely horrible. And this is why I said at the end of the day, you do not want to paint your screen with a gray screen paint product. Doesn't have the ability to see reds or blues or greens or any colors whatsoever. Complete waste of time and money. Let's pause right here. Bring it back up. Watch the color wash out and fade. The background must always remain black at all times. All right, that being said, like I said, definitely a waste of time. Wow. It's the reason why I don't deal with gray screens at the end of the day, because as I said, they do not pick up color and they cannot pick up contrast, especially in fully lit environments. So even with the lights out, that screen comes out absolutely horrible. Lights on, even worse. That's why I said, if you paint your screen, the gray screen paint product, that you're not going to pick up colors like that. It's not going to happen. I think we should be done from here. Yeah. Let's go back up again. Show you what you're missing with the gray screen. Now you can see all his products match exactly the same. So we did this at 720p, 1920 by 1200, another 1920 by 1200. And so at the end of the day, like I said, the screen made products are absolutely horrible. All right, I think I got a couple more over here real quick. There you go. Let's try this one more time. Gray screen paint products versus our black technology. And we're done. And that's the reason why you do not paint a gray screen on your wall or a screen or anything else whatsoever. Again, it's an outdated product. That's going to make a great picture shot for the website. We can do it before and after, right there. Doesn't even pick up the contrast in the background. Absolute complete fail. Alright people, hope you enjoyed the demonstration. I think our other paints will be here today, which I can't wait to check out that hobby paint. See how close it comes to matching these products. At the end of the day, like I said, to give people the opportunity to back their products. As I said before, the products we have here was able to match the tablecloth. Two of them, actually, one actually outperformed the screen. And we have the Sherman Williams 773. Or SW, network grade SW773, and as you can see, bottom line is the product that we have here is actually far more superior than a gray screen paint mix. As I said before, gray screen paint mixes will have you in the dark, and when you're even in the dark, you still are not pulling up proper contrast and color at the end of the day. This is how your image is supposed to look. Not like this. Not a washed out color. People are just selling this stuff. That's absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. That's pretty bad. All right, gotta go. Thank you for your time, and God bless.